Hello beautiful souls, I welcome you to my channel. If you like my videos, like my channel, please like, share, subscribe and comment and click on the bell icon so that you get notified of all my future readings. And if you need any of my services, that is healings, crystals, guidance sessions, law of attraction advices, meditations, readings, link is there in the description box below. Feel free to click on that and visit my website. Also, if you have any suggestions for me, like any topics which I should make videos on, do let me know in the comment section and I will definitely make a video on your suggested topic. Okay, and yes, the disclaimer for this reading and timestamps are also given in the description box along with the link of my other two channels. One is Divinnestaars Tarot in Hindi and the other one is the Divine Blessing, in which I discuss about various spiritual topics, in which I explain about various spiritual topics. Okay, so do visit them, and if you like them, do like, share, subscribe and comment there as well. Okay, so coming to today's reading, and yes, as I've already told you, please read the disclaimer carefully, and if you want to directly skip on to your part, you can see the timestamps. Okay, so today's topic is your karmic connection with your parents. Okay, so actually it is not only about your parents, it is about a parent and child relationship. Okay, so if you are a parent, you can watch it for your child. If you are a child, you can watch it for your parent. Okay, so this is about the karmic relationship of the viewer with their parents or children. Okay, you can also choose for both of them. For example, if you have kids, so you can choose one, think about your parents and choose one pile, and then think about your children and choose another pile. Okay, it is also for people, the people who are not in this 3D world now, okay, who are no more. So if your parent or your child is no more, even then you can watch like what connection you had with them. Okay, maybe you get clarity like why they departed and like why all the things happened. Okay, so and yes, let me tell you, karmic connection, people actually think it as negative. It is, karma doesn't mean anything negative. Okay, karma is a teacher. So we have karmic relations with everybody in this world. Okay, and the biggest karmic connections we have with our parents, with our children and with our spouse. They are our biggest karmic partners. Karmic partner, by karmic partner I don't mean that karmic partner which you actually think what a karmic partner is. It is not that. Okay, karmic partner means anybody who you have a lot of karmic connection with. Okay, so let's see your karmic connection with your parents. For example, if you have troubled relationship between your with your parents or your children, maybe you get your answer in this. Okay, because once you know what your karma is, it is very easy to work upon it, right? Half of the work is done if you know the root cause, right? Okay, so I will pick 3 piles here and then we'll begin the reading. Okay, that will actually save time. You can directly you can go to the timestamps and directly click from where I start. Okay, so guides for pile number 1, please give me the pile for pile number 1 about the karmic relationship with the parents or the children. Pile number 1. Those who choose pile number 1, oh, I don't know where it came from. Okay, pile number 2, guides give me 3 cards for pile number 2 about their connection with the children or the parents. Okay, we got 1 card already. Parents or children, karmic connection. Okay, now for the 3rd pile, let me shuffle it. Oops. these are the 2 cards, and this is 1. Okay. Now let me pick a guidance card for all the piles, then we'll begin with the reading. Guidance card for pile number 1. Guidance card for pile number 2. Guidance card for pile number 3. Okay, so let me keep few crystals for you. Okay, I'll select from here. Okay, this is pile number 1, 2 and 3. For pile number 1 we have this Malachite crystal bottle. For pile number 2 we have red Jasper crystal bottle. For pile number 3 we have this Garnet crystal bottle. Okay, so you can pause the video, you can meditate on your question and see which of these piles attracts you the most. Number 1 Malachite, number 2 red Jasper, number 3 Garnet. Okay, if you want to ask both about your parents and your children, then meditate on one person at a time. Okay, meditate on your children or your child first, and then see which of the piles attracts you the most, and then once you have listened to the reading for your children or your parents, then meditate on the other person, whether it is parent or children, and then see which of these piles attracts you the most. Okay, so I hope you have selected. If not, let me give you some time. Okay, so let me start with the reading. If you have still not chosen your pile, you can pause the video and you can select your piles. Okay, number 1, people who have chosen this Malachite bottle, let's see what is your karmic connection with your parents or your children. We have Ace of Swords reversed, 6 of Wands reversed, 4 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, let me keep them upright so that I can get intuitively the messages from these pictures. Okay, all these cards are in reverse though. Okay, so Ace of Swords reversed, 6 of Wands reversed, 4 of Pentacles reversed. Your karmic connection with your children or your parents. Actually, there were many stuck energies between you both. Okay, I'm really sorry, but you had a I would say dark past with them. I actually do not prefer to use that word, but yeah, this is the message I'm getting. Very I would say lot of struggles, many negativities, negative exchange of energies. It can be in any way, verbally, physically, intuitively. Okay, whatever relation you had with them in your past life, it was very heavy, it was not positive at all. Okay, when you were there together, you both never wished good upon each other. Okay, but you both see, the thing I'm getting for you is in your past life definitely you had some connection with them which you could not avoid, because I see that despite of negativity you were not like leaving each other, you were still stuck with each other. Maybe they were husband or wife or children or anybody who you had to live with despite not liking them. Yeah, So it was like a mishappening, I would say, in your past life, not in this life. Okay, in your past life, you thought yourself to be, you considered yourself to be unlucky to be in contact with this person, and it was two-sided. Okay, these feelings were mutual. I do not know what exactly happened between you both, but yeah, this karmic thing, this was a, I would say, a pure karmic thing in the past. Okay, and this person, you had to be with them, and you both never actually liked each other. But you both were, it's like two enemies stuck in a deserted island and trying to figure out the way to their home. Okay, it was something like that. You both had to be together, work together, but it was not very pleasant. It was very lot of it's not very good actually. Yeah. And your story, which I told you, is like you both had to be with each other. You were given the opportunity to sort out your issues. Okay, but later, instead of sorting out your issue, because as I told you that you were stuck with each other for some time, like two people stuck in a deserted island, given the opportunity to work on their differences, but they actually couldn't, and one person goes on their way and the other person goes on the opposite way. Okay, they both actually leave each other ultimately, instead of sorting out their differences. So this was the situation between you and your children or your parents, and most likely people who have chosen this pile, maybe there's a high chance that even in this life you have troubled relationship with your parents or your children. Okay, because those karmas which were unresolved at that time, you are still carrying them. Okay, that is a karmic baggage, karmic debt you are carrying, and in this life you are given this opportunity to work on them, because in last birth you both parted ways, but in this life, they, by being your children or your parents, no matter how you want, no matter how much you like want to get out of this situation, you cannot. You have to be together, you have to work together. Most likely today also, like in the present time also, they have their own ways of thinking, you have your own ways of thinking, you do not actually resonate with each other's thinking, but still you, and obviously they are your parents or children, so there is unconditional love also. So it's like there is unconditional love, but still things are not going positive because of that karmic debt which you are carrying. In past life, I do not see that this person was your parent or your child, because I do not see any positive emotions at all. But yeah, it was some connection in which you both had to be together for a long time. You both cannot escape. But later, you both escaped. You both parted ways. Okay? Most likely, one more thing I would say, one person must have tried to harm the other. Harming doesn't always mean physically. It can be emotional manipulation. It can be anything which is not pleasant to the other person. Okay? And maybe the other person came to know about it, and then this rivalry, this kind of rivalry like started, this cold war I would say started. Okay, and eventually you just parted ways because you had no option. Okay, or most likely this person left you, or you left them, or somebody died. I'm talking about the past life. Okay, so it is I'm sorry, this is more of a karmic relationship, karmic, that karmic thing which you generally think of, right? Pure karmic, meant to like learn a lesson and then part your ways. Okay, big karmic debts. Let me see what is the guidance for you. We have unicorns. Be prepared for unicorn energy to touch you. Okay, I do not know if you can see this card, I'm not very sure. Okay, so unicorns, I would say your angels, your angels are there with you. In your past life, you were given this opportunity to clear your differences with them, which you didn't. So unfortunately, it has increased. with time, everything, all the debts increase with time, right? You have to pay the interest as well. So this is what has happened in your case, and this birth, your guides are totally supporting you to sort out the differences between you both. Okay, so I can also feel that intuitively somewhere you feel that things should be okay between you and your parents or your children, but due to that intense karmic baggage, you are unable to follow what you think. It's like you want it, but you are unable to follow it, right? Same is from their end also, but intuitively you want it to work out. So I would suggest you to, whenever there is any struggle or problem, just think that it is your karmic lesson. Try to rethink, like, why is all this happening? What is the message hidden for you in that? How do you exactly feel about the situation when you think from a calm state of mind, not when you are upset? Okay, just think it that way, and if possible talk to them, because I'm sure that they intuitively, even they want to sort out the things, even they want to have a very happy, peaceful relationship. I'm not saying that this is not a peaceful relationship, but yeah, it is definitely a relationship which is somewhat troublesome, okay, somewhat challenging. Okay, so you both need to work on your intuition rather than your, because this karmic debt, it actually, this is the thing, right? Till you learn your lesson, you will be agitated, you will be irritated, you will be, it's very difficult to control yourself, right? But once you control yourself, this is the beginning of clearance of your karmas. And remember, it is not only about clearance of karmas. We create new karmas every day, right? So be sure not to create any new karma to pile on to this already present karma. Okay, so sort out the things, use your intuition. Your guides are always there with you to support you, to guide you. Take their help. Meditate for karmic clearances. Ho'oponopono meditations you can find on YouTube as well. So Ho'oponopono meditations are very good for karmic clearances. Mantras, you can chant mantras, you can take karmic healing. There are many things which can be done to clear the karmas. But the bottom line is, in order to clear the karmas, you must forgive the person. And even they should forgive you. You need to forgive yourself as well as the person. And even that person needs to forgive themselves, situation, and you, right? You can always seek help from your guides. They are there to provide you strength. Just work on your intuition, guys. I know you want to make the things right. Just have some patience and strength, mental strength, I would say, emotional strength. Yeah. Okay, so number 2, people who have chosen this red Jasper. Let's see what was your karmic connection, karmic story with your parent or your children. And yes, pile number 2, I've explained about clearance of karmas at the end of pile number 1's reading. So please go visit that, listen to that, okay, and follow that if you can. Okay, so pile number 2, we have 3 of cups for you, we have king of swords for you, and we have prince of cups reversed for you. I'll keep it upright because I usually see the images and I read the messages intuitively. Okay, so we have 3 of cups, king of swords upright, and prince of cups reversed, though I'm keeping it upright here just to read the messages. Okay, so just give me a moment, let me connect with the images and see what information I have for you. Okay, so your karmic story, I would say, is, it can be that you and your children or your parents, like whoever you are watching this video for, were friends in your previous life. Can be colleagues, friends, or just basically people who enjoy their time together. Okay, it can be any relationship. You both used to comfort each other, you both used to enjoy your time together. I do not see very high negative karma here. It's like it's a mixture of good and bad. Yeah, so you both were very good friends, very good things were going on between you two, but somewhere I see that one person was very practical in their life, and because of this practicality of theirs, they unintentionally hurt the other person, and the other person had actually big expectations from the first person. Okay, but because of their practical attitude, maybe they took a decision out of practicality which the other person was not expecting. Yeah, maybe against that person or something which actually hurt them. It was a logical, practical decision meant for that person's good. This person, okay, let me make it simpler for you. Let's take example of A and B. Okay, so A and B had very good connection, very good relationship. They used to enjoy time together, they used to work together, laugh together, dance together, be together. But A was somewhat practical, had a practical approach towards life. They had an analytical mind. B was somewhat emotional and believed in relations and connections and all. So B had big expectations from A because they thought that A can never hurt them. They had this blind trust on A. But being a practical person, maybe A took a decision which was not very bad. Okay, I won't say that it was a life-changing decision, but yeah, some decision which was taken out of practical mind, which hurt B, because B was already emotional. B had lot many expectations from A, but because of their practical approach, A took a decision or did something, took an action which hurt B. And because of that, their relationship, that love, that compassion between them ended. Yeah. So this is the story I'm getting. A and B can be any of you. Like you can be A or you can be B also. Okay. So this is the story between two people. I cannot actually say which one is you. I don't know. I'm getting a message of kind of betrayal, like hiding something. Let me pick a clarifier actually, because cards don't suggest me of that, but somewhere I'm getting that vibe. I'm hearing that message, some kind of small betrayal or manipulation. Okay, or maybe a bit of selfishness. Let me see. Guys, please give me a clarifier of King of Swords. Clarifier for King of Swords. What is this? Oh, please give me a clarifier for, okay, I'll keep it here. We have two clarifiers here, both in reverse. One is the Moon reversed. Okay, we have three cards here. The Moon reversed, then Ten of Swords upright, definitely, and the Justice was in reverse. So we have the Moon reverse, the Ten of Swords upright, and the Justice reverse, definitely, which I told you, some kind of betrayal. B was really hurt because of some revelation of A. Okay, maybe they got to know something about A, or A confessed them something or did something which B was not at all expecting, and they felt betrayed. They were really hurt about that action, that movement of A. Okay, Ten of Swords, Justice reversed, Moon reversed. It's a heavy thing, and because of that hurt, B just disconnected from A. Everything. Just give me a moment. I'm getting too emotional actually. Maybe I'm picking up on the energies of B, and I actually feel like crying. Just give me a moment. I guess I'm channeling energies of B. Just give me a moment. Yeah, okay. So the thing is, B was, their whole life went upside down. I will not say that A committed a big crime or sin, but yeah, in the eyes of B, it was a total betrayal. They were shattered because they had this immense level of blind trust on A, that even that action, whatever they did, it meant life turn. It was a life turning incident to them. A meant life to them. Okay, so So basically here the karmic baggage is that hurt which we carried in their mind, which was so strong that it continued, it became a karmic baggage for A, and both of them are carrying that in this life too. Okay, so this is your karmic relationship. So most likely you might be seeing in this life one person is giving other chances or just forgiving that person, and the other one is shows a bit of cold attitude towards the first one. Okay, this is I would say the ideal situation which should happen considering this karma into account, but it can be in any way. It is not always like the opposite thing, that if you do good to if you do bad to someone, then bad will happen to you. It's not always that. Okay, bad will happen, that is eventually in the long run, that is a different thing, but sometimes history repeats itself also. So either as A hurt B, so either A is still hurting B and B is finding it very difficult. Even the small actions of A trigger B a lot. Okay, which sometimes it can be that people think that A hasn't done a big thing, why is B getting triggered a lot? And even B is confused sometimes, that why do I get triggered with such small actions of A? Why am I unable to trust on them? It is because you are carrying that memory from your past of that betrayal, which was not exactly a betrayal, but yeah, according to B it was. Otherwise, it can be that now, in order to repay the karmas, A is getting hurt by B unintentionally, of course, because this is children and parents relationship. So unintentionally A is getting hurt by B, which B may not realize, but somewhere they are cold because of that unconscious memory of that hurt. Okay, so this is your story. Let me see your guidance. The silence. Okay. Be still and access your inner wisdom. Amazing card, self-explanatory. Be still and access your inner wisdom. Exactly, you have to. Guidance is kind of the same which I had for pile number 1. So go and watch the ending of pile number 1. Okay, if you want, you can watch the complete video of pile number 1 also. But yeah, the ending part is might be very beneficial for you. Okay, so the silence says, be still and access your inner wisdom. So it is like use your intuition, because that karmic pull, that thing will be there. That karmic depth will not, despite of you both wanting to lead a peaceful life, that karmic depth will throw challenges at you that you will get triggered. You both will get triggered, both A and B. Okay, so here you have to be patient, use your inner wisdom and think on the situation, like why it is happening, what is the reason behind it, what can I do to make it better, because I already want it to happen, right? But somehow it is not happening. What is the lesson meant for me? And do the things for clearance of karma. Seek forgiveness from the other person. Whether you are A or B doesn't matter. Forgive yourself, forgive the other person. This is how clearance of karma works. And yes, I have explained few more things at the end of number 1, pile number 1. Do watch that. Okay. So number 2, this was your reading. God, the hurt of B is very, very, very much. Though they may not be realizing it at the conscious level, but it is a lot. They were shattered. I actually picked up on their energies. I could sense that. Okay, this is why it is said that never be attached to someone or something, because they say, right, that the things which we are most attached to, they hurt us a lot. It is not the fault of that person or that thing. It is our attachment which is acting as toxicity. Yeah, anyways, so number 3, this one, Garnet. Let's see what your reading is. And yes, number 3, go and watch the ending of pile number 1. Okay, because I have explained something about karma, some concepts about basic ones, like how do you understand what karma exactly is and what can you do to clear your karmas and not to create new karmas. Okay, so do watch that. That is the ending part of pile number 1. And yes, let's begin your reading. Let's see what was the karmic relation between you and your parents or your children. Okay, let's see. We have the Devil in reverse. We have 3 of Wands. and we have Princess of Swords reversed. Though these cards are reversed, I'll keep them upright because I read messages intuitively from the images. Okay, so the cards I got for you is the Devil in reverse, Three of Wands upright, and Princess of Swords reversed. Okay, what it says. Just give me a moment, let me connect with the images and then I'll tell you. I'll say this one. Okay, so the thing is, let me pick few cards because the Devil in reverse cannot be the start of anything. Okay, I need to pick a card, pick few cards. What happened before the Devil in reverse? This cannot be the starting for sure. Guys, please tell me the karmic connection, the story between the viewers of pile number 3 and their parents or children. Okay, now let me pick a clarifier for the Devil in reverse. Why is the Devil in reverse, guys? Okay, so the cards we have the High Priestess and Queen of Wands. Yeah, now this is clear. The picture is more clear. Okay, so the cards I have for you, number 3 is the High Priestess, Queen of Wands, Devil in reverse. This one is Three of Wands and Princess of Swords reversed. Clarifying the Devil in reverse, we have Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords. Okay, so I would say not very negative thing. Okay, not very negative thing, and it was like an average okay kind of life which you both led. It is like one person kind of dominated over the other due to some reason. This is what I'm seeing. One person was very intuitive and the other person was kind of very practical. So it was like one person used heart, the other person used logical mind. One person used intuition and subconscious mind, the other person used their logical mind. And most likely, if you are watching this pile number 3, most likely you are a female and you are watching it for your daughter or for your mom. Okay, mostly, because this is what I'm seeing. Lot of female energies here. Though one female had a bit of more of like masculine traits of that leadership qualities and being very practical, being very bold, courageous, very active. Okay, one person was calm and the other one was a bit hyper. I won't say hyper, but yeah, somewhat hyper. One person was very calm, the other one was kind of very energetic. Okay, yeah, so your story is that despite of these differences, you were together, you planned things together, you did things together. The other person had a soft corner. Again, I'll like to take example of two people, A and B. Okay, for example, A was very intuitive, soft person, like an emotional person who used to think from heart. B was very strong and kind of masculine and very practical, had leadership qualities, can be dominant. Okay, one person used to take advice of other for doing anything. Okay, A used to take advice of B for doing anything, and B's decision was the final one. Okay, B was the decision maker because of their strong personality, I would say. A had emotions for B. It can be maybe you both were spouse in your past life, because I see this emotion, this love from one person to the other, and the other person was not really very attached. The other person was in their own world, happy, enjoying, being practical, taking practical decisions. It's not that they betrayed A, but yeah, B was kind of very practical, focusing more on themselves, and A was a giver, like giver in the relationship, thinking more of the other person than themselves. And but still they could not confess it to B, because they thought that B might not reciprocate it. Okay, so it can be lovers or spouse or anybody, like friends, or it can be like parents daughter, or sorry, parents son also, parents son or daughter relationship, like children and parents relationship. Maybe one was a giver and the other one didn't realize it, was very practical. They were bothered only mostly about themselves. It's not that they were selfish, but yeah, they were focused much on themselves. They were very practical, thinking about the future, planning for the future, doing the things which they wanted. They actually did not actually much think about A. Okay, but yeah, this is how their life went on. Somewhere it was like A felt that yeah, it was not very good on the part of B, but yeah, they were not bad towards A. A somewhere felt that it was not very pleasant relationship. Somewhere they felt that okay, B should also consider their feelings. But they, at the same time, they were like, it's okay, at least they are not harming me, at least they are not abusing me, they are not behaving badly with me. It's okay if they are a bit self-centered, I can survive, right? It's okay if I'm the giver, at least they are not harassing me, they are not abusing me, they are not manipulating me. It's just that they are a bit self-centered. That's okay. So somewhere I see the karmic baggage between A and B is that the needs of A, the wishes of A, were somewhere unmet. Okay, they were not very satisfied in this relationship. It can be parents-children relationship or spouse relationship. Okay, they were not very satisfied because their needs were unmet and they actually couldn't open their heart out to B. And B, busy in their own world, they actually didn't realize what is happening with A. And A has had kind of compromised that okay, this is what my life is, I have to be with it, I'm fine, I'm okay. Okay, so A had adapted to that after some time, but yes, at the somewhere at the bottom of their heart, they wanted this compassion, this love, this affection. They also had their own desires, their wishes, which were unfulfilled. Okay, so this is the karmic baggage you both are carrying. Okay, you can be A or you can be B. Either the history is repeating itself, like the same thing is going on. A was giver, and even in this life A is giver, B is a bit self-centered, or it is just the opposite. It can be anything. Okay, let me see the guidance for you. High priest. Wow, we have the high priestess here and the guidance is high priest. So I would say work to, I guess everybody has kind of similar guidances, like use your intuition, use your intellect. Let me see what it says. Lead with strength and wisdom. Wow, this is very beautiful. Like a combination of A and B. Yeah, one person had a masculine trait in them, the other person had a feminine trait in them. Okay, so here, see, with this card, I would say that you were husband or wife of the other person. Okay, this person was your spouse, most likely, because here, like as I told you, one person was very strong and the other person was soft, and one person did not think much. They were kind of carefree and practical, and the other person used to think intuitively on the thing. So here it is a combination of both of the things. Lead with strength, that is B, and wisdom, that is A. So here the guides are asking you to balance your life by taking in account the thoughts of A, the beliefs of A, the ways of A, as well as the ways of B. Okay, this is the message for you as well as for the other person. It's not that only you are right or only they are right. You both are right. You need to find a balance. You need to listen to them as well as you. Okay, you need to adjust in a relationship. You need to see, you need to consider their good points and they need to consider your good points. You need to leave your bad points and they need to leave their bad points. Okay, there should be a combination of both of your thoughts and decisions and whatever things you do. Okay, it's not that only one person is right. And yes, as I told you, I do not see any negative or big negative karma here. It's just that one person, there was kind of an imbalance in the life. One person was only a giver, they suppressed their emotions. The other person was only receiver and they were very open. Okay, so this is the thing. So basically B should come down a bit, A should go up a bit. Okay, in this life, if you are the person who suppresses your emotions, you need to open up a bit. And if you are the person who tells whatever you want, only whatever you say happens, in that case you need to calm down a bit, listen to others, take their advices into consideration also. Okay, so there needs to be a balance. B was here, A was here, so B needs to come down, A needs to go up to maintain this balance. Lead your life with strength, that is B, and wisdom, that is A. Okay, the high priest here, the high priestess here, both the couples are here. Okay, so most likely this person was your spouse. Okay, so in this life I do not say that you both have very negative relationship, but yeah, somewhere one person is still suppressing their emotions, because this is what the karmic baggage is. One person is not able to open their heart out to the other, and the other person does like whatever they want, not in a negative way, but yeah, because they don't even realize that what is happening, right? So this is the reading I have for you for today. Do let me know if it resonates with you. I'll be really happy. And if you have any topics in mind which I should make videos on, do let me know. Which you want me to make videos on, do let me know. Okay. Okay, so we'll meet next time. Till then, take care. Take care of your loved ones. Be safe, stay safe. Till we meet again.